to explain the ancient archives? The big wild goose pagoda.
Let's break it. Yeah. Wow.
给我分你。
干杯了。
Cheers.
This is the China National Archives of Publications and Culture, where a wealth of archival resources offers a glimpse into Chinese civilization. Let's go on a journey together to discover the richness of Chinese culture. Can you believe it? This piece of bronzeware, with its stylish patterns and intricate detailing, was used for ritual ceremonies to hold wine over 3,000 years ago. And guess what? I've discovered a secret hidden within it.
The vessel Hezun was unearthed in Shanxi province in the 1960s, and over a decade later, archaeologists accidentally found a 122-character inscription at its base. Within the inscription, there's a phrase, "Reside in China," by far the earliest known textual record of the word China.
Being in this building is like stepping back into a distant dynasty. The collection and the venue display the profound history of China.
西安国家版本馆也叫文记馆，寓意着以文记事为名。目前呢，我们馆的馆藏版本已经达到了300余万册件，版本是文化传承的重要载体，也承载着历史自信、文化自信，是中华文明看得见、摸得着、信得过的信物。
中轴线高台上的文记阁采用了中国传统屋顶形式的最高等级重楼五殿顶，出檐深远。两翼府阁采用的是重楼攒尖顶，共同形成了对中国传统汉唐建筑风格的致敬。高台两侧的建筑造型呢，简洁质朴典雅，屋面飘逸舒展，是对传统建筑风格的一种演绎。
Building the National Archives is a project that Chinese President Xi Jinping is very concerned about and personally approved. Inaugurated in July 2022 and headquartered in Beijing, the National Archives also have 3 branches in Xi'an, Hangzhou, and Guangzhou. Together, they serve as a national database of bibliology resources and a seed gene bank of the Chinese culture.
Behind me is a layout of Chang'an from the golden era of the Tang Dynasty, and some of the landmarks are still well preserved today. This is the big Wild Goose Pagoda, and it has a history of over 1,300 years. It was a symbol of Chang'an.
Throughout the ages, the big Wild Goose Pagoda still stands tall, watching over the transformation of the city. Though the city has already donned a modern look, the pagoda retains its original quaint appearance.
Well, I'm riding this bicycle on the Xi'an ancient city wall, which dates back to the Sui and Tang dynasties, which is over 1,400 years ago. And it's considered to be one of the oldest, largest, and best preserved ancient city walls in China. While it's no longer used for military defense, it's actually integrated into the daily life in Xi'an.
In today's Xi'an, tradition and modernity are intertwined, and history is embedded within the hustle and bustle of urban life.
You might be surprised to learn that over 1,000 years ago, Xi'an was a very cosmopolitan city, known for its inclusive and diversified culture. I love this collection. I love to see these things, it's all part of it.
Yes. These sleeves of Han Dynasty is the most important official records along the Silk Road. It not only shows the existence of Silk Road, but also shows the administration system of Silk Road. Lots of foreign dance music are very popular in China through the Silk Road. As we can see that this is the most popular dance along the Silk Road, which is called the Sogdian World at that time.
In ancient times, the city was an international metropolis admired by people from around the world. Today, as an important node city along the modern Belt and Road, Xi'an is greeting people from different countries and witnessing the integration of multiple cultures.
Well, I want to introduce you to my friend Karen, who's lived in Xi'an for 13 years. Where are you from?
I'm from Czech Republic.
Czech Republic.
This fruit is a pomegranate, and it actually came from Central Asia, and it was delivered here through Silk Road merchants.
Well, we must try some.
Hey, cheers!
Cheers.
So this bread actually has a very historical significance. Merchants, when they traveled on the Silk Road, they would take this on their long and hard journeys because they didn't want the fruit to spoil.
Really good. You know, Karen, when I come to Xi'an, I must come here. I love it. The Grand Tang Mall, where, you know, Tang Dynasty lives. And it's so beautiful at night. It feels good.
Oh, and everyone actually comes here, dresses up in Tang Dynasty clothing, and they look phenomenal. In fact, this scene is probably what happened in the Tang Dynasty a long time ago.
Whether it's exploring the archives in this ancient city or walking amongst the people who consider modern Xi'an their home today, it's easy to see how they are touched by China's history and inclusivity. Well, this journey to Xi'an is coming to an end. But for me, the exploration of Chinese culture is just beginning.